Welcome back to the LCP Digital Learning Channel. Today I have a quick tip for you on what to do with the age-old question of, teacher, I'm finished, what do I do next? So what I'm going to have you do is go into Google Drive. You can either do this on your iPad or you can do this on your computer, and I want you to open up a new document, okay? So I've already made mine. I've titled it, What Do I Do Next? And then on this document, you're going to give a couple lists of things that the kids can do as extension activities. Now, what's great about using a Google Doc is as I change this, it's going to dynamically change for the students as well. So every week I could have some new options. For example, number one, watch this YouTube video. And that's actually one of the videos that I've made for this YouTube channel. So you can link some of those tutorials that I've already made for you, have the kids watch them so they have those tools. So watch this YouTube video, and then using that link, or using that tool, build some of your vocabulary words. Or number two, read a book and then use ChatterPix to have the book tell me a story. Or number three, use Keynote to make a movie about one of the animals we've just learned about. So this is going to change depending on the strengths of your class and the things you're comfortable with having them do. Now what's great about this is if I link this to a QR code, I'm going to print that QR code off in my room. That way when the kids are finished, they know the poster that says, what do I do next? All they have to do is use their iPad, scan that QR code. It's going to open up this Google Doc and it's going to give them the options that I've given them. This keeps me free to work with some of those kids in small group, while the kids who are fast and get their work done are able to use that QR code to pull up some options for what to do next. Now I'm going to show you a couple things that you need to know about that will make the QR code work. So I'm going to go back. So if you're using the iPad, you're going to be at this screen. If you're going to be using a computer, when you're in that dock, on the top right hand corner is going to be your sharing option. So on this one, I'm going to do the three dots right here, and then I'm going to do share. Okay. Now what's important is when this comes up, I'm going to touch that little lock. Now it says link sharing is off. I'm going to touch this, and I want to make sure that that's on, and then on that eye right there, I'm going to make sure that it says can view. So when I'm sharing this, I want to make sure that it can view, not can edit. That way when the kids open this up, they're not going to change some things. So can edit, link is on. So now I'm going to go back, make sure that that link sharing is on. Yep, I'm going to copy that link. Now what I'm going to do is go into Safari, and I'm going to type in QR code maker. And then usually the first one works fine for me, QR code generator. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste that URL that I just copied from Google Drive here, and it's going to create a QR code for me. Now, if I'm on a computer, all I have to do is right click on that save image. On an iPad, I can't. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to zoom in real tight, to button. I'm going to screen capture. Now I've got that QR code in my photo. So what I can do is just print that off, or I can add it to a poster or something like that that shows the words, what do I do when I'm finished? And there's that QR code. So now let me show you what this looks like if I'm going to use this as a student. Okay, so now I've got that QR code up in the room. I could have it up on the television, or I could have it in a poster somewhere in the room. Now what a student's going to do is they're going to pull up their camera. As soon as that camera looks at that QR code, it's going to give them something to open that up. When I click that, it opens up the document, and there it is on my iPad. And so now immediately the kid knows when I'm finished, I scan the QR code, it pulls up my choices that can have links to YouTube videos, can have links to websites, or some instructions of what I need to do when I'm finished. So hopefully that's going to help you with some of the issues that you have with the kids who finish their work really quickly and need to know what to do next. So put the QR code up in the room and teach the kids to scan that code and change those instructions weekly to give them some options of what to do next. Hope that was helpful. See you next time.
If you found this video helpful, make sure and hit that like button.
To make sure you get more videos like this, be sure to click right here to subscribe and to click the bell to make sure you get notifications.
If you'd like to submit a topic or concept for future videos, there's a link in the description down below.
And if you're looking for more digital learning tips and tricks, make sure to follow us on Twitter.